Devilfish Bagel. Tom Dwan has slipped into the lead, 5 left. And Helmut's giving him an ear bashing.
You think I won 11 world championships because I never made a call?
That's not what I said.
Wow.
All I said was I made a comment I shouldn't have.
Well, I'm glad you have so little respect for my game. I'm waiting for that to translate.
And this limp on the button, I mean, DeWolf has been limping and gotten raised by both Helmut and Dwan.
You didn't hear what I said at all. I was just saying whatever. I don't want to get into it because I gave away something that I shouldn't have.
Yeah, let's not get into it. We don't want you to teach us.
I do.
I know I couldn't do that.
I do. I'm listening.
I know I couldn't do that. It's impossible.
Learn. It's a great gift to be able to learn. Education is a great gift.
Let me bet a little bit.
Action on Phil.
I'm spending all my life
bottom pair.
Philosopher, Tony. Yeah. You come from a
7,000 little feeler bet.
It is amazing transformation. It's a good example of
Big
that.
flop.
Anyone can do well in life. You are an example of that.
I mean, not knowing what Helmut has, do you think he might want to raise here and just see, in case Helmut's got the kind of hand he wants to put a lot of chips in?
No, because you know, when you raise here, there's a good chance that Phil's going to fold because you can't really put him on an ace in the spot. And if he does have a 9, he's strong dead. So you rather him just keep firing out. I mean, top 2 is such a monster right now with this board.
14,000.
By the way, I never found out what you had the other day when you had when I had ace-4 in the big blind and I raised and you moved in.
Hard to put someone in a hand when they just limp on the button. And you know, even if they had a 7-8, you know, are you willing to call the bet on the river if they did bet it?
Pass.
That one's over. Roland's starting to feel a lot better about folding those 8s, isn't he?
Wow, I'm just going to keep flopping me pairs and make me lose? I don't think so, not today. Today I'm going to nail somebody. It's unbelievable. I played 140 hands. I've got 1 good trap in and 140 hands.
Sometimes you can get people out, but he's getting an impressive collection of bagels. He's got enough bagels to open a bakery.
Would you believe they're feeling sorry for the Devilfish?
Pretty unlucky from what I've seen.
You know what I found?
3 straight seasons.
I've seen him. I've seen him.
I've
seen him take cooler after cooler after cooler and lose every coin flip in 3 seasons.
Just now as well. I mean, he had the best hand. 11 to 4 on the flop. Not on the flop.
Right,
Going in.
the flop.
Going in. Yeah. They should have given him the money right then.
Total of
I'm sure you would have got
10,000, I believe. 4 plus 6.
Oh wow,
What's gonna happen?
This might be a classic all in here.
What would have happened with the king queen if you had it?
It was just a question of if Tony wanted to play fast or play slow. Right now, the chips have to go in. Or?
Yeah, I believe Tony had below what he started with. So and with Dur raising on the button, 2 jacks is pretty much an automatic re-raise. I believe we're going to see an all in here.
Oh, okay. So you want to make fun of him. But
Is there any reason for Tom to just call here? I mean,
probably all.
Well, you know, if you do call here, you're gonna have to pretty much put Tony on an automatic bet, no matter what the flop is. So you don't want to talk yourself out of folding. Oh, here it goes.
Yeah. You're saying if Tom had called, I mean, there would have been a chance of him actually losing the pot with the best hand, like if Tony had like a lower ace or something.
So. That's what you're aiming for.
This is going to have big implications for the point standings because Tony has the most points in this heat right now.
Oh, there goes Dave.
The bike's out. How much can I pay
you know, even though these guys don't like to see Tom with all the chips, they're pretty happy to see another player plus. They're moving up on points.
Right, and with Tony having the 12, you know, now he's going to have 14. He's not going to be out of touch.
No, 14 points is still above average, I believe, at this point.
All the raises and re-raises he's put in.
Dwan's going to have like half the chips in play now.
Yes, I mean, if these guys don't start waking up with hands, he might have all the chips.
So you just like to say here, you did not bet him that he was going to win it in 30 hands, right? Because
I know he's capable. And the thing is, even if the bet was a good bet, I mean, I'm going to win $100 versus risking to lose 5,000. So
he's no 50 to 1 shot now, Tom Dwan. He's got 321,000 running over the table.
Since it's gone 400. Picking on my small blind. How you think I'm a weak, exploitable player?
Any ace right now is automatic for Tom to raise in
all in.
any spot. Oh, Phil Hellmuth with his famous hand.
The hand he won the World Series of Poker with, JC. And is this a decision for Dwan, or what sort of decision is it?
Depending on how much Phil has left, you know, Tom is capable of calling.
Can I call?
Just because he values an ace right now. And this
Ace 7
four-handed,
offsuit.
an ace is pretty strong, but I mean, the 8 also helps.
Ace 8 offsuit.
He's probably hoping that Phil has a smaller
This
ace.
is what I waited for. What are you
Phil.
talking about, good game?
Unlucky.
He just gave me the chip lead.
It'd be interesting to see an ace in the flop, see how Phil reacts.
I think we all know that. He's got outs now, the 8 and the ace.
I'm taking any of the spades.
9 just ended
But-
it, though. That's a nice card.
On the other side, if this hand holds up, Phil Hellmuth, 160,000 he'll have? Wow, that's a lot of chips for him. Do you think maybe Dwan just wanted to bust Hellmuth? And almost didn't mind busting him from behind?
Thank you. All right, this is what it feels like to get over 100,000 in the Premier League. Rolly,
Dizzy heights.
I like it.
Dizzy heights. I've got altitude sickness,
No, I won't get altitude sickness, but it feels good. You know,
You'll be off the
Pass.
bottom tonight.
That is very
Wowie.
true. In fact, if Phil Hellmuth grabs 6 or 10 points here, JC, he's
what do
right
you got
back
there,
in
like
this
a
Premier
90
League.
hand?
Yes. I mean, any of these guys, if they grab a victory here, they're right in.
Still
it.
a
Yeah,
buck?
absolutely.
I'm not sure. Do you want to count?
No, roughly.
How is Andy's stack size going to affect Phil's raise size here?
100.
Well, Phil wants to know if he did move all in, and he end up doubling up Andy, is he left with enough chips to maneuver?
Give me a
And
sec.
if he doesn't have enough chips to maneuver, then he's probably end up just gonna call here and see a flop and play it.
Tough decision.
So he's somewhere between limping and making a raise
For me,
size
it's a tough
big
decision,
enough so that he has to call the re-raise,
You've never
like,
been in this
Yes,
spot
yes.
before.
Call.
and he's decided to limp.
For me, it's a tough decision.
He doesn't know how to play when it's four-handed.
Andy probably had a few more chips than he thought. Andy's got about 110, and Phil's only got
The rest of the
160.
world would have
So
raised it.
is he right about that, JC? Would the rest of the world raise there?
The rest of the JC Tran world will probably raise there.
No raise.
I want to raise about 7, 8 more.
$9,000 pass.
And
Call.
that quick call there, this is about keeping the pots. I mean, there's some similarities to the flop that the Devilfish went out on. Like, Dwan could have anything here, and Helmut doesn't want to go broke.
Oh wow!
Oh
Look
boy.
at this card.
Is that why he called, though? I mean, he kind of thinks he's ahead, but doesn't want to raise to find
Yeah,
out.
I'm sure he believes he has the best hand, but he doesn't want to overplay it and leave there a chance to raise him out of the pot. But with this turn card, there might try to represent the straight or the flush here and fire again.
This is, you know what Helmut's saying to himself? I finally got this little pest. I finally got him.
23,000.
Oh, let's see the acting job.
Is there a reason for Helmut to make a little teeny raise here, in case, you know, Dur's got like a big spade or something like that, or you
No,
prefer to call?
because you definitely, there's going to be more hands that Dur's going to fold than call with or even re-raise with. I mean, this is pretty much the nuts. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to be afraid of a quad with straight flush here. So, quick play is just to call and let Dur either catch up or try to bluff again in the river.
He raised 46.
It's a min raise.
It's a tough spot for Tom because you know it's such a small raise. He's wondering if his straight draws any good, but
Pass.
you know he knows that Phil's not going to really goof off with him, you know, right now. So the fold there is the right play.
Well, these guys better watch out, because Phil Hellmuth picking up steam, and that face, that's the dangerous one. This has been one of the most exciting new developments of the Premier League season. Two players who think they're the greatest One has had the mantle for 30 years, the other being heralded as poker's new star.
Tom has to prove himself. He's 22 years old. He's a great player. We all know he has a great amount of talent. But he has to prove himself.